Alrighty guys, this is snugsonblitz and I'm back with another video for you today. These days I tend not to play tier 6. Why? Well, I much prefer the variety that is offered from the gameplay in tiers 7 through 10. But that doesn't mean tier 6 is bad. Tiers 1 to 4 offer no variety whatsoever. Tier 5 offers some variety, but tier 6 is where it really kicks into high gear and there's a lot of different tanks you can mess around with and learn the maps. So I think it's a great training tier. However, I did have a few birthday tanks last week, so I took them out for a spin, played 10 or 15 games each in this and the SU-100, if I'm not mistaken. I got absolutely wrecked some games because I came up against Annihilator platoons or tryhards, etc., etc. But I did have this game, and I thought I should share it because some people don't understand the importance of taking the base. They seem to think that damage is all that you need to do in this game, and in my opinion, not always. So anyway, let's get to it. Looking at the lineups, I definitely give us the edge. Why? Well, we have an ARL-44, we have a VK-3601H, and myself. They have a KV-2, a KV-1S, but yeah, the Sentinel, and is that the Firefly? Not the best tanks. However, one thing I noticed is that because of the new matchmaker, I was getting put with a lot of very poor players to quote-unquote balance the teams. So I was doing 2.5k and still getting rocked. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to play a little bit more carefully. And that's what I do in this game. But something happened that hasn't happened in ages. So I thought, you know what? For old time's sake, I will share it. I'm heading over here. I have one tank with me. Looks like we've got 2 AFKs right now. That's not good news. One guy's there. Can I hit him? Okay, I've been lit up, so someone's around here. Okay, I'm just gonna aim in. This guy's taking massive hits already. And it looks like he's going to back on up into my gun. Thank you very much for playing. Off to the garage you go. So a good start for us and a terrible start for them. Now I did say at the beginning of this game, the Sentinel is not a very good tank. If you don't know what you're doing with it, that's the last thing you should do, push in aggressively to start the game. If I'm not mistaken, it did make my top 5 worst tier 6 tanks. You can check that video out on my channel. And at this point, I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe I'll push in hard and heavy and just start ripping them apart. But as I said, the matchmaker was not very kind to me, and I was having to do 2.5k damage to be even competitive. So I thought, you know what? I don't want to push in aggressively here because we've gone to the halfway mark and nobody's been lit up. That means they're all sniping at the back. And what can happen in this situation is over-anxious or excited players will push in, get ripped apart, and then we're back on even grounds. But if too many tanks do it, it could be the end of us. So you know what? I'm gonna take the base. It's cheesy, I don't like to do it, but it is a good strategy. So let's see what happens. Okay, I'm up to 10, 20 now. Looks like we've got 2 tanks in here. Okay, we've got 3 tanks now. Okie dokie, that's all we need. Okay, we've got, I think, 4 tanks here now. As you can see on the mini-map, it looks like maybe we have 5 tanks in here. My goodness me. So, come and get us. I don't think we need all these tanks here, because this could be bad if they manage to swing around. But we're trying to lure them out. And this is a very solid strategy. Don't think you have to push in aggressively and spot them all up and pick them off one by one. Force their hand. Okay, waiting, 74, 75, 76, 78, 81. This guy's coming in, he's coming. So I'm aiming for him, Here he comes, he's slow. And yep, he gets hit hard, and it's all over. There you go. There have been a few games where the only way that we could have won is by getting the base because their team was too strong, too good. But strategy won out. So you don't have to always go for damage, guys, or kills. If you're outclassed, sometimes you have to recognize that maybe your best way to win the game is just by getting the base or bases. So I hope that helps. I'll see you next time. snugsonblitz out.